Hey all, this is Razorflamekun, and in this episode of the Oblivion Let's Play, you may notice that we're starting from a different spot than I saved at. That is because I forgot to show you guys where to get an item really early in the game, and the last time that I did this in a failed recording, for some reason the area around Fanakasul, which is the Ayleid Ruin which is the location of this item, it didn't load correctly, so hopefully, though it just didn't look right. I disabled some mods, and hopefully it'll show up correctly now. So I quick traveled over to the Imperial City waterfront, which I did because I needed to get over to this straight here northwest of the waterfront, because the item that I'm getting is underwater near where this place is. So hopefully this loads correctly, and it looks like it did. Yep, looks like it loaded correctly this time. So I just had a little bit of a mod conflict, which hopefully is resolved now. Yep, looks like it's resolved now. So I'm going to show you the location of this item. Hopefully it's still there. If it isn't, then we're going to have to be going and looking underneath the water of the lake. So let's see, is it where it's supposed to be? I think it's kind of hard to see right now. I apologize for that. I'm trying to find this one item, and actually I think it doesn't look like it's here right now. It looks like it looks like it's rolled down the hill, and now it's going to be a pain in the ass to find. It's supposed to be right in here, and it's called the Ring of Destruction, and it doesn't look like it's here. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to get that. However, we can start harvesting some of these sacred lotuses here, which grow only on water, so you want to look for them on water. And we can also get water hyacinth, which is another alchemical ingredient. So we're going to go ahead and get these, and then I'm going to go and fast travel again back to the waterfront, because now that I know that I can't get that one item that I wanted to get, I'm going to go ahead and get an item that it was added by a mod. Now, normally I wouldn't be doing this, however, I'm going to do it because the armor that it gives you is pretty cool, and I wanted to show it off now. However, you're not supposed to have it for quite a while, because it is you're not supposed to have it until at least you're above level 20, but I'm going to get it now to make things easier, and that's kind of the way I roll. I get some things early, and I get some things later than normal. Such as, instead of getting this steel armor, I'm actually not going to be getting the steel armor at all. Anyways, right here is the Nern root plant. We're going to be going ahead and getting that. Then I have to go over here and kill that, which looks to be a wolf. And there's also a mud crab here, which is the lowest level wildlife you find in the game. But we have to go over here because it's a dog. This whole place is actually, you find a whole bunch of bandits around here, and it doesn't look like there are any around here when there should be, but I don't know why there aren't any around. Normally there are, but we're going to go over here because there's Ayleid Cask, which are found in Ayleid Ruins only, and it's protected by an average lock. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this average log, and of course it didn't work. As your security skill goes up, you'll be able to lose for God's sake, the stupid mouse. Anyways, I'm going to try again to get this. There we go. Nope. There's one. There's two. There's three. There we go. I opened it and there's a brass ring in here which we can sell. There's a bunch of stuff in here we can sell. Anyway, so it was pretty worth going up here and getting it. I'm not going to be getting this. I'm actually going to be throwing it off into the water because I do not find that very useful at the moment. Right here is a bedroll. You find these out in the wilderness and you can actually sleep on them, and that's the way you level up. Once you go into here and you click here and you see progress to next level, you see that go up all the way, you sleep, and then you gain the level. That's how you gain levels. So I'm just looking around, looking through my skills and stuff, and yeah, I haven't really gained much of anything. I've gained a few levels of alchemy, and speaking of alchemy, let's go into our equipment and see if we can make any more stuff. How you'll be wondering why I have all of this, the alembic, the calcinator, and the retort. That's because I went in the failed recording, went into the Mages Guild. The Mages Guild guild are found in every major city, and you go to the one in Coral or the one in, I think, Anvil, and you go and talk to either Tikus or another person, and they'll join the Mages Guild. Then you have to go around to every Mages Guild and complete certain tasks in order to get recommendations from every single Mages Guild in the world, so that you can gain entry to the Arcane Library, which is where a bunch of skill books are found. And speaking of skill books, you also find a skill book on the bookshelf of the alchemy the person that sells alchemical supplies there. So you definitely want to go there and pick that up. I'll show where that is in a future episode. But for now, we need to go, and I'm actually not going to fast travel. The reason why I'm not going to do that is because you may notice that down here there's a whole bunch of empty places, or places that have white border. These are places that you have not visited yet, and you want to visit them so that you can quick travel to them at any time. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go south here because the next place I want to go is actually somewhere around here, and we're going to be going into an Ayleid Ruin, not in this episode, in the next episode, because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to go through the entire Ayleid Ruin in this episode. And we are going to be just taking our time walking around down there. But we're going to be going around and discovering a whole bunch of different forts and other places along the way. Forts, Ayleid Ruins, and caves are all dungeons which you can explore. And every time you explore a dungeon, you gain the at the end of dungeons there are certain special chests which gives you better loot. I'll explain those more when we actually go into caves and other dungeons. And on the way, we found our first way shrine, which is going to become important in a quest in one of the downloadable contents, the Knights of the Nine, which we'll be doing pretty soon, because I want to get that one out of the way, that quest out of the way as soon as possible, because of the fact that it is a pretty long and lengthy quest. However, it's well worth it because you get a full suit of armor and a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyways, we're still heading south here, and if you want to, you can read this, and it looks like there's an imp up here that I'm going to have to go kill. So I'm going to go up here and kill these, what I think are imps. Maybe they're not imps. Let's see. Stunted Scamps. I'm gonna let that one go because this is the Ayleid Rune. Actually, this isn't the Ayleid Rune, but it's part of the Ayleid Rune that I wanted to go in. One of the Ayleid Runes I wanted to go into. So we're going to go into here, and in the next episode of the Oblivion Let's Play, we are going to be going through this cave. So, I mean, this Ayleid Rune. So until next time, this has been Razorflamekun. May all of your days shine brightly. As I save. Okay, so I'll see you then.